Hey, you. Yeah, you. Watching this video right now. So you want to know how to end a Facebook argument, eh? You're tired of all the bickering back and forth with your friends or even with people you don't know. Tired of these seemingly endless discussions that go back and forth for days, maybe even weeks, depending on how many people are involved and how determined they are to have the last word. Well, let me tell you, all you need is one simple little trick to end most of these Facebook arguments on the spot. And I won't make you wait through a lengthy video. I'm not going to tell you to buy my book or go to my seminar or any of these other little tricks that, basically schemers, scam artists want you to get into so they can make money off of you for nothing really useful. Now, I'm going to tell you this secret right now. You want to know this one simple, easy, nearly foolproof step to end the majority of Facebook arguments? When you leave your reply, don't include the other person's name. Don't tag them. That's it. That's all you have to do. You'll have your comment, and there won't be a reply most of the time. Oh, you're doubting that this actually works? Okay, let me show you an example. So I have here a Facebook argument of sorts on my channel's YouTube page. It was about a video that I published, going through whether Christians should play certain video games or things like that. If there's any sort of, cutoff point at which, it's too bad of a video game. This guy comes waltzing in, basically saying that my video isn't up to his standards. It's not, high enough quality. I'm, quote, choking on my words. And that I don't have enough visuals and a polished enough presentation. And so on and so forth. We go back and forth a little bit. Somebody else chimes in as well that, he thinks my videos should not be unscripted if they're going to be of the quality that they are. And I'm essentially just telling them, look, this is my style. This is how I do things. This is me working with what I got here. So, at the point at which two people had joined the conversation, I wanted to make a comment directed at both of them. But, of course, you don't automatically get both of their names when you hit reply. It's just the latest comment. So I was like, well, it's going to take up too much space in my reply if I leave both names. I'm just going to leave both of the names out. I leave my reply, and wouldn't you know it, no further responses. None whatsoever. Now let me tell you why this works. Because most of us, essentially, are either too lazy, or, second reason, because we're too busy keeping track of all sorts of different social media accounts, that we're too heavily reliant on notifications to know when we need to communicate. See, with Facebook, for most people, at least, they're just sitting there waiting after they leave their comment. They're waiting for that little notification to pop up to say, hey, so-and-so reacted, replied, tagged you in their comment. And essentially, if you don't tag them, it significantly reduces the chance that they'll even get a notification. That just seems to be how Facebook works. Now, I realize this is only one example. I've had this happen multiple other times, but they were on other people's posts and things like that, so I couldn't exactly retrieve those easily. But suffice it to say that in quite a number of cases, especially if, they don't specifically have their settings to where they'll see every reply to a comment that they've made. Just leaving their name out means they're not going to get the notification. It's like a Facebook preset, practically, to where you'll get notified if you're tagged, meaning your name is in the comment, but you won't get the notification necessarily if you're not tagged. So, long story short, you want to end your Facebook arguments? Don't tag people. Just leave your reply, and then, yeah, just don't include the person's name. Don't go with just the basic automatic reply that includes the person's name and tags them so that they're sure to get the notification. Or, of course, if you want to take the high ground route, you could just not continue the argument in the first place. But let's face it, most of you who are clicking on this video are here to quote-unquote win the discussion. You want to have the last word. So, really, this is the way to do it if you want that result. I mean, let's be real here. In the end, ultimately, nobody really wins a Facebook argument. But I'm trying to answer the question that you actually probably kind of came here for, which is, I want to be the last person to leave a comment on this discussion and not have somebody reply. So there you go. Don't tag the person in your own reply, and you've accomplished that goal. Also, disclaimer, this is not actually meant to be serious advice. Don't actually rely on this. Just because I've seen it work a fair number of times does not mean that it's actually guaranteed. I was also kind of spoofing, especially at the beginning, all those like, oh, you want to know this one secret trick kind of, advertisements usually that people will try and draw you in with just to scam you out of some money. Yeah, this video is not meant to be taken seriously. And I'm going to put that down in the description as well, just to make it extra super clear. Some people will probably still try and take it seriously. But anyway, okay, that's all I've got. Hope you enjoyed the video, seriously or not. In any case, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with others if you want them to see. Subscribe and click the bell to get updates when I post new videos. Definitely leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this type of video, especially something that's, less serious and, little bit more, not quite spoofy, but anyway, you get my point. Also, don't forget to look in the description for information on other social media pages and how to find and follow those. In case, you want to try this trick on other social media pages and not just Facebook. Anyway, okay, that's it for now. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you for the next video. But until then, stay cool, people.